Welcome to Bigfoot Adventures. Have you ever had a Bigfoot sighting? If you have and you don't want to let anybody know that it was you that saw him, or you're afraid to tell your story because you're afraid of you being made fun of, I'd be glad to tell your story for you. All you have to do is email me your story at bigfootadventures411@gmail.com. Let me know what you want me to say, what you don't want me to say, and I can put your story out there so other people can hear about it without you being identified. These next two stories I'm going to be telling you about, they come out of Columbia, Missouri area, and it happened on the outskirts of Columbia, Missouri, kind of near where Devil's Icebox is, if you know that area of wilderness. Well, this was May 1st of 2000, and this was a little girl that was 11 years old. She was walking down a bike path with her friend, and her friend's brother was with them, and he was on his bicycle, and the two of them were walking. Well, they walked down this bike trail, and at the end, it kind of opens up, and there is a lake at the end, and she said it was wooded on both sides. It was in the middle of the day, so they could see fine. Everything was fine. And they were walking when all of a sudden this creature walked out of the left side of the woods. She said it crossed the path right in front of them and walked into the other side of the woods. It never looked at them. She said it had grayish brown long hair all over its body with long arms. She said it was about 6 to 6.5 feet tall and was kind of skinny. She said they were freaked out and they turned and ran home. And to this day, she thinks about it and wonders what she saw that day. She lives across the country now, but she says in that area there's a lot of rivers and caves. And still she wonders, maybe it was living in a cave over in that area. Now, the second story I have to tell you about, this one happened on January 11th of 2008. This gentleman got in a fight with his girlfriend and decided he was going to walk from their house to his sister's house at 1:30 in the morning. It was also near Devil's Icebox. He said there was a golf course on the other side of the tree line near a river, and he noticed something that was walking in the tree line, about 9 foot tall. I noticed its head, he said. He said it was cone-shaped. It was watching him and hardly walking at all to keep up with him. So he stopped and looked at it because he couldn't figure out what he was seeing, and all of a sudden it growled at him. He said the growl was bone chilling, had like a bone chilling tone to it, and he said that he could feel the vibration throughout his entire body. He said it then ran into the trees and disappeared. He said it scared him so bad, and he really didn't think he was going to make it out alive that night. One of the guys at his work told him later that a hunter had seen one in that area too. So that's kind of weird and spooky that it was at night that he was walking at 1:30 in the morning and saw this thing. He said he did feel like he was being watched the entire time. So that's that area. I know that area well. I've spent time in that area. It's very wooded and very remote. Lots of caves. So it's a cool area. So I hope you enjoyed this story and thank you for watching.